What's up, YouTube? Today's video is called eToro Copy Trading. Jeppe Kirk Bonde. New investors can copy him again. So I'm going to go through why this is happening, the issues, some of the issues you might come across when eToro popular investor is copy blocked, how the market has been doing, the big drop in the market this last month, how I've been handling it, and would I copy Jeppe Kirk Bonde now that it's open to copy again? Okay, so just the latest news. It came out about last week. So today is the 5th of February. So if you're watching this in the future, make sure to always come back to eToro to check if these popular investors or the data is still up to date, because it can be changed. Because actually, Jeppe Kirk Bonde was blocked twice last year, a copy block, but it's come down again. His amount under management has come down again, so you're able to copy him again. So this could happen again. So he could be copy blocked in a week or two's time or more, but then in the future, people might stop copying them and you'll be able to copy them again. So always check eToro to see if you can copy Jeppe. So what happened? So Jeppe Kirk Bonde, amount under management has dropped to 70 million. Okay. So meaning for a limited time or until he hits his 75 amount under management. So this is the amount, the total amount, the maximum amount one popular investor can have under management, or the amount of money that's been copied him with. So at the moment, 70 million is under his management. When another 5 million is being copied under his management, he will be copy blocked by eToro, meaning you won't be able to copy him, or you won't be, the existing investors won't be able to copy open trades. Okay, so new investors can copy him, and existing copiers can add funds with copy open trades. And this is important about the copy open trades. So this is copying everything in his portfolio. If you can't copy open trades, you're only copying his new trades, and I'll be showing you how important that is if you decide to copy the Jeppe Kirk Bonde and he gets copy blocked again. So Jeppe is a value investor who buys and sells stocks depending on a company's value. Okay, so he's a small team working with him. He's one of my favorite on eToro, if I have favorites, but he's up there with Ruby MCA and J Nemesis. But J Nemesis is also copy blocked, and I'll be going through that now. He doesn't short stocks or use leverage, so it's usually mostly stocks, and he is not really into crypto, but he's a small crypto position open. If you want to see my full review on Jeppe, I made a video of him last year when I started out this YouTube channel, and I'll leave a link in the description of this page where you can watch that video too. So if you're coming on to Jeppe here, onto his page here. He sent out a feed. So always do your research. This is only for educational purposes. And with everything on my YouTube channel, it's for educational purpose, entertainment. So always do your own research. There's actually a good video that Jeppe did with eToro on the last quarter's performance and his plans for the future, etc., and how he trades. So look up his channel, Jeppe Kirk Bonde, on YouTube, and he has loads of videos there too. And you can watch my review of him. So what happened is you're only allowed to have 75 million under management. And what happened? The market crashed, as well, it kind of crashed, but the market went way down last month, as you can see in the Nasdaq 100 here. So you can see here, massive drop there from the Nasdaq 100, down 15%. Okay, so that happened. All of this popular investors are way down. If you look at J Nemesis here, he's actually copy blocked at the moment. He's down, was down 11.69% last month, but he's regained that this month. He's back. He's not too bad this month, minus 1.96 as the market starts to improve again. But stats haven't been updated for this weekend, so we'll see how much it is he is after this week ends. Okay, so what happened was Jeppe from last year, 2021, he was copy blocked two times, okay, at least two times. So he hit that 75 amount under management. What happened though in the last month is a lot of the popular people that are copying him, it hit their stop loss. So they had a stop loss like a 10% or etc. And it must have hit that stop loss, which means, or they stopped copying him and took out their money, etc. So that's what happened. A lot of these popular investors are losing copiers from the last month because it's hitting their stop loss. But as Jay Nemesis said, because he's copy blocked, it would be a good idea to remove the funds from JNMS's, but keep the copy open. So let's say you have 1,000 copy in JNMS's, remove 900, okay, and then leave that 100 in and increase your stop loss to like 70% or something like that, away from your like 20%, etc. And then you won't lose the copy because you won't be able to copy him in the future. He was allowed to go to 100 million or even 127 million, I think, under management. He would have lost some copiers in the last month, but he's still way over that 75 million. So you can see in the last 7 days, he's down 134 copiers. So a lot of them would have hit the stop loss. So he recommends that you remove that fund. So you move like 900 and leave in 100 of your 1,000 investment, and then you still have the copy open, but then you can add in the funds later on. But remember, you can't copy open trades, and this is the problem when these popular investors get copy blocked. Okay, so if you're going to go copy him, so you can check here. This is my first copy. This trader cannot be copied. So you can check in the future if Jeppe can be copied or etc. by clicking on that feature there. So you can see here that now that Jeppe is back open for copying, so there's 326 copiers in the last 7 days. He's a total of 25,904 copiers at the moment. So one of the most popular investors, okay? So 31% annual return since 2013. So if you had to put in 10,000, that would have been 13,100 you'd have now. Okay. So that's the thing also with popular investors. You need to be adding in funds. Okay. The minimum amount is 600 to copy him. So you so at the moment, or actually, he recommends that you copy with 600, and this is important to be able to open up all his trades. You need to put in 600. If you put in 200, it won't open all the trades, and that's the reason why the minimum trade size has to be at least $1. I think it is now, but it was $2. But I think it's changed to $1. But just trust the popular investors. The minimum amount to copy all of his open trades is 600. So you can copy him with 200 now. Let's see if you can copy him with 50. No, the minimum is 200, but you won't copy all of his trades. But the thing is, you can copy with the 200 now if you don't have the 600, and then in the future add your funds. But the problem is, once it gets copy blocked again, you won't be able to copy open trades. So what does this mean? Copy open trades copies all of the trades in his portfolio. So if you don't click that, it only copies his new trades. So, but Jeppe Kirk Bonde, he's a value investor. He doesn't trade that much because it could take a long time, months or a year, to get your whole funds invested. Okay, so be careful of that, especially with Jeppe Kirk Bonde, who doesn't trade that much. It's going to be a long-term play if you don't click that copy open trades. I definitely now, if you're going to copy him with the 600 minimum, if you're going to copy them, or sorry, with the 200 minimum, you're going to take a while for them trades open. But if you've only got the 200, that's fine. But definitely, if you have 600 and you want to copy him, start with copy and make sure you click this button. Because in the future, when he's copy blocked, you won't be able to copy open trades. So you'll only be able to copy his new trades. And if you look at his stats down the bottom here, he only trades 3.09 times a week, and his average holding time is 13.5 months. So you could be waiting a long time for your total investment to be invested in his portfolio. And that's the problem when they get copy blocked. If you want to add funds, because the best way to grow your investment with copy trading is add a small amount each month, add a percentage of your portfolio, a percentage of your wages, whatever, each month, and build up your investment. Because if you just invest 600 a day and leave it, and then you wait 10 years, you might get like 31% he had over since 2013. So you get 200 profit. That's why you have to add in. You're not going to get rich by putting in 600 now and then waiting. But maybe 30 years, but you want to be adding some small amount each month. But the problem is you won't be able to copy open trades once these traders get blocked, and it's going to take longer to accumulate that investment. Okay, but it will work with Jeppe. I recommend putting in as much as you can if you want to copy him with the copy open trades. And then in the future, he might drop down again underneath that 75 million, and then you can add in funds and copy open trades. So existing investors, good time to add in funds now with Jeppe, especially with the market way down and the portfolio way down. You can see here at the moment he's down 5% this year, so good time to copy open trades. So he has lots of information there. He's a solid investor, low risk score. You can see here 444. The maximum his portfolio has dropped in the past year is minus 2.5%, minus 5%, minus 10%, nearly 11%. 25,900 copiers at the moment, and that's going up. So you have that limited time to copy him, but it might drop down again. You'll be able to copy him again. He's down 5% this year, which is not too bad compared to some other investors, but you can't take that away from any of these investors because they're long-term investors and you've got to hold your money with them, okay? But you can see here that Gin Nemesis have a minus 13% down this year. He was up 21% last year. So I actually copied Gin Nemesis, the only person I've copied now, because I'm getting more. I've learned so much more. I started trading like over a year ago. Really, only last January I started really getting into the trading. I started off with copy trading, which is a great way to learn. But now I won't be really investing in copy trading. I'll be investing in my own portfolios, and I'm going to be doing much more day trading. I'm going to show you that in a minute. How I have managed to keep my portfolio in the green for the last 2 months, and you can see here that Jin Emes he trades a lot more than Jeppe, so he does 30.57 trades a week, and he only holds but 2.5 months on average. But if you come to Jeppe, he is only 3 trades. So Jin Emes does 10 times that trades that Jeppe does, but it's different trading style, and he holds for a lot longer. So copy and open trades, you won't be able to do that when he's copy blocked. So it's going to take a longer time for your new money after you invest with the copy open trades to get invested. Just keep that in mind. With someone with G Nemesis adding funds, it won't take as long to get that investment back into working for you. But as I said, it's you got to spread out your risk. Now if someone said to me who to copy on eToro and had 1,000, or actually, sorry, 2,000, from the people that I've reviewed on my channel, I would pick Jeppe Kirk Bonde and Ruby MCA. I would also pick J Nemesis, but he's copy blocked at the moment. But if you can see here, so Ruby and Jeppe, if you look at the stats for the last 2 years, they're both kind of similar with Jeppe in the green there. Jeppe beating Ruby MCA for a lot of the time, but then last year at the end of the year, Ruby was up over Jeppe, but now she dropped a bit lower now than Jeppe. So Ruby's in the blue and Yeppe's in the green, and Jeppe is doing better this month with the big drop in the market. So kind of similar, but you can see overall, you can just look at their stats too. You can come in, so always like look at their stats, do your own research. If you look at Jeppe and so 2021, Jeppe was up 15.88%. So that's from the start of the year. Each percentage is from the start of the year. And if you look at Ruby, she was Heloise Grief is her full name. She's won loads of awards, and she also does values through investments, and she does like machine learning, AI, artificial intelligence to pick her and fundamental analysis to pick her stocks. But you can see there she's up 17.65 2021, and Jeppe was up 15.88. The year before, Ruby was up 45 and Jeppe was up for 36. And then the year before, Ruby was 20%, but Jeppe was 45%. Okay. So you can look through all them stats yourself. So, as I said, low risk score, mostly stocks. He has a small bit of crypto in his portfolio, not much, and ETF, so like a basket of stocks, but mostly stocks. And you can see there some of his stats there. So make sure you do your own research when you're copying these guys, and you can come into their portfolio and check what stocks are in. But as I said, it's a good time to copy open trades. So you can see here from the profit and loss. Okay, he has only 0.2% of his portfolio, a very small amount invested in Bitcoin. And just on a side note there, I've sold all my Bitcoin in my portfolio. I'm going to start in getting away from crypto because last year I took a break from, I ignored kind of day trading. Day trading is probably my best skill because I've studied it and done the most of. But I was invested in Bitcoin and XRP, and they're the two cryptos that I invested in, but I sold all my Bitcoin with just less than a 10% profit because it dropped the way down. It was up to 70,000, now it's down to 41, but it was way down to 31 thousand. But I'm going to sell my XRP too. It's at 61 at the moment, but once it goes back up to 70 and I'm back in profit, I'm going to sell that too. And what have I been doing to the last month or so? So I have been day trading on my ended trading account because I actually invested in PayPal, which dropped way down. But Plug Power, which is not too bad, is down 10%, and GM Motors. But I'm still going to be investing my 20,000 into 10 stocks, and I'm going to be investing in the Nasdaq 100 on this account. But I'm going to be focusing more on day trading, especially on my EC Green candle, where I have a lot of crypto and long-term investments. I'm going to start doing a lot more day trading, getting into day trading. So just kind of like in the past week or 10 days, I've been doing day trading to get myself back into profit on the end of trading account. So in the last, for my trades, 71 trades, 61%, 62% profit, but I'm up 12.86. So you can see day trading is much more profitable than a long-term trader. So if you're thinking of getting rich on copy trading, you can think again because you need a lot of money. You need to build up that wealth over time. So you need to add in your 600 a day, and then next month maybe add in 300 and add in 300, add in 300, and build your wealth that way. Okay. So you can see there, that's what I plan to do. I've been day trading on the Nasdaq 100, which is doing quite well, keeping my losses to the minimum. There was one day that the stock market was kind of going in a snake movement. It was tricking me out. I shouldn't trade them positions, but on the Nasdaq, I'm back into day trading. Just get rubbing off a bit of dust because I haven't really been day trading in the last 6 months. But on the great thing about Nasdaq 100 on these indexes, you can trade before hours and after hours. So I've been focusing on the Nasdaq 100 and on my EC Green candle, and I'll be looking out for Facebook too, maybe on Monday, and the Nasdaq to do some day trading to see how that goes because Facebook dropped like 25%. But that's what I've been doing, guys, and I'm still going to build up my long-term portfolio and end the trading, and it's going to be boosted by day trading, okay? But probably for this month, maybe next month, I'll just day trade on this account, but then I'll just do long-term probably and some day trading and move back to my EC Green candle and do the day trading there. So it's great news for anyone that wants to get to copy Jeppe Kirk Bonde. Um, Great intelligent guy. He has degrees in finance and masters in finance, very similar to Ruby. She has a lot of education in finance. She's worked in finance, or she's worked in more technology, but she has studied a lot. So you can see here, she's an MBA degree, University of Oxford. So she joined social trading to combine my interest in financial markets and technical analysis. Okay, so the thing is with Ruby, it takes 1,000. So that's maybe why she hasn't got as many copiers. She recommends 1,000 to open up all the trades. But they're them two investors, and it's great news now that you're able to copy Jeppe. So it's up to you guys. Do your own research. Watch more YouTube videos. As I said, it could take a while for Jane Nemesis to be not copy block, but remember you can't copy open trades if you're going to copy Yepe. So just keep that in mind. Look at his stats now. I think it's a good time now when the market is down or when these traders are down. It's a good time to copy them. Okay. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to be making lots more videos very soon. So smash that like and subscribe button. If you're new to eToro, you want to set up an account, I'll leave a link in the description. You can get a free demo account with 100,000 to try out eToro. Okay, thanks very much for watching again. Peace and love. See you in the next video. Bye.